Yeah. Again, let me write the formula for magnitude of resultant. Magnitude of resultant, which is very, very important formula. Magnitude of resultant. Magnitude of resultant R is equal to root over P square plus Q square plus Q cos T, where theta is the angle between two vectors P bar and Q bar. Theta is the angle between two vectors P bar and Q bar. And if I ask you direction of resultant, what would be the formula? Direction of resultant with P bar is alpha is equal to tan inverse of Q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta. Alpha is equal to tan inverse of Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta. Or you can write tan alpha is equal to, or tan alpha is equal to Q sin theta upon P plus Q cos theta. These are the two formulae which are very, very important. And in this, we have discussed some special cases. Some special cases we have discussed, right? And these are the basic fundamental formulae while deriving even for cases as well. Okay, Nirmala? So what are the special cases? Special cases. Case 1. If theta is equal to 0 degrees, that is P bar is parallel to Q bar. P bar is parallel to Q bar, then I got the formula for resultant as R is equal to root over P square plus Q square plus 2P2 cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Right? Cos 0 is 1. So we will get P square plus Q square plus 2P2. Since cos 0 degrees is equal to 1. And this is nothing but what? This is in the form of a square plus b square plus 2ab under root. So this can be written as root over p plus q whole square. And the formula what I will get finally is p plus q. So therefore, I can write a resultant is maximum whose value is p plus q. Maximum resultant you will get only when theta is equal to 0 degrees. When the angle between two vectors P bar and Q bar is 0 degrees, then the resultant what we obtain is maximum. Maximum value of resultant formula is P plus Q. Right? P plus Q. And what is the direction of resultant? Direction of resultant. Direction of
Tan
resultant.
alpha is equals to Q sin theta by P plus Q cos theta.
And when theta is equal to 0 degrees, alpha is equal to tan inverse of Q sin 0 degrees divided by P plus Q cos 0 degrees. And this will be tan inverse of
0.
0. 0 is 0. So alpha is equal to tan inverse of 0, which is equal to 0. That means alpha is equal to 0. Alpha is equal to 0. Direction of resultant is equal to 0 when theta is equal to 0 degrees. This is case 1. In case 1, we have discussed both magnitude of resultant and also the direction of resultant. Both we got. Now in case 2, if both are perpendicular to each other, if both vectors p bar
90
and q
degrees.
bar are perpendicular to each other, yes, case 2 is if theta is equal to 90 degrees. In this case, what I will write is p bar is perpendicular to q bar, and in this case, theta is 90 degrees. This one.
To theta power minus 1 into q by p, sir.
Cos 90 is 0 now.
Yes, sir. So 0.
Right, cos 90 is 0. Finally, what I'm getting is r is equal to
Root p square plus q square.
square plus q square. Since cos 90 is 0. Since cos 90 degrees is equal to 0. Right? And what about alpha value? Alpha value, what is
Alpha q by p, sir.
q by p1.
Tan
Alpha
power
is
minus 1 into q by p, sir.
equal to q sine 90 degrees
Is nothing
upon
but 1.
q cos 90 degrees. Now this comes out
0
to be
degrees.
tan inverse of sin
Q
is
by
1.
p.
Tan inverse of q by this is the value of r. So we got both again, both we got direction of resultant as well as magnitude of resultant when the angle between two vectors is 90 degrees. Okay, now case 3, what is case 3? We have discussed case 3, we have discussed
180 degrees.
180 degrees. Theta
180
is
degrees, sir.
equal to, yes, 180 degrees. That is, P bar is anti-parallel. Anti-parallel to Q bar. Theta is anti-parallel to Q bar. Sorry, P bar is anti-parallel to Q bar. Or theta is equal to 180 degrees. In this case, now let me write the magnitude of resultant R is equal to root over P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos 180 cos
180 degrees. Minus
Remember
1.
the formula. Yes, cos 180 is minus 1. So cos 180 is minus 1. So which is equal to
Root
P
p
by R.
square plus q square minus 2pq.
P square plus Q square minus 2PQ since cos 180 degrees is equal to minus 1. So which implies R is equal to square root of P minus Q whole square under root or square root of P minus Q whole square. So this is minimum value. So I can write minimum value of R which is equal to P minus Q. R minimum. Right? When theta is equal to 180 degrees, resultant magnitude of resultant is minimum. When theta is equal to 0 degrees, magnitude of resultant is maximum. When theta is equal to 90 degrees, what you got is R is equal to square root of P square plus Q square, which lies between R minimum and R maximum. Therefore, I can write like this. P minus Q is less than square root of P square plus Q square is less than
P plus q.
I can write this one is nothing but R minimum less than R maximum. R minimum less than R maximum. This is how we do it. So we are just comparing where resultant magnitude of resultant is minimum, for which angle magnitude of resultant is minimum, for which angle magnitude of resultant is maximum, for which angle magnitude of resultant lies between minimum and maximum. Okay, now case 4. I think case 4 also we have discussed. Case 4 is nothing but for equal vectors. What will be? Case 4. Discuss case 4. What is case 4? Did we discuss this?
For equal vectors.
For equal vectors, that is P bar is equal to Q bar, which implies modulus of P bar is equal to modulus of Q bar, that is magnitude of vector P is equal to magnitude of vector Q. Magnitude of vector P is equal to magnitude of vector Q, and both are in the same direction. Okay, when P is equal to Q, then what will get for equal vectors? For equal vectors, then I want resultant. R is equal to square root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. And when both are equal vectors, what should be the angle between them? For equal vectors, magnitude should be same, direction should be same, and they should be of same physical quantity.
Zero
Direction
also.
is same. What is the angle between the two
Angle
vectors?
0 degrees.
Theta is equal to 0 degrees. So what we will get the value of resultant? R is equal to square root of. Let me substitute Q with P. Let me substitute Q with P or P with Q, your wish. ఏదైనా substitute చేసుకోవచ్చు. But here let me replace Q with P. So P square plus P square plus 2P square cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. Cos 0 is 1. Square root of 2P square plus 2P square. Since cos 0 is equal to 1. So what is the value of 2P square plus 2P square under root? 2P square plus 2P square. Root of 4P square. Now what I am getting?
2p, sir.
2P. 2P. And we got one value for magnitude of resultant as root 2P. You remember? Root
Yes,
2P
sir.
వచ్చింది ఎప్పుడు ఏ కేసులో వచ్చింది మనకు అది
Magnitude తీసుకున్నప్పుడు సార్.
Theta equals to 90 degrees అయినప్పుడు వస్తుంది సార్.
when both are perpendicular to each other, that is the special case, right? That was the special case when angle between two vectors is 90 degrees and both vectors are equal. Okay, equal to P R is equal to
సార్
equal
ఏదైనా
vectors.
సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు కాబట్టి √2p అండ్ √2q వచ్చింది సార్.
root 2P plus theta 90 degrees substitute.
అవును సార్.
Okay, let me do like this. Let me consider. Let P is equal to P1 is equal to Q bar, which implies magnitude of P bar is equal to magnitude of Q bar, and assuming theta is equal to 0 degrees. If I assume theta is equal to 0 degrees, then what I am getting the magnitude resultant as 2P. I mean 2P. Or can I write 2Q? Can I write 2Q
Yes, sir.
also?
Yes, yes.
Because if I replace P with Q, then I will get 2Q. If I replace P with Q, then I will get the final answer as 2Q. Okay. Now, if case 5 ఇంతకుముందు చేసాం this case already we did.
సార్ దీనికి డైరెక్షన్ ఉండదు సార్.
ఏనా ఇది magnitude కోసం లేదు. Magnitude we are finding out magnitude. Whenever you write magnitude, direction is not required. Direction will not be there for magnitude. We are finding out magnitude. Right? Whenever you find magnitude, only magnitude, that represents what? Scalar quantity. Scalar quantity doesn't have any
Direction.
Direction.
right? Okay. Case final చూద్దాం. Now let me show you. For example, P bar and Q bar are equal in magnitude, but they are making an angle theta. See, P bar, magnitude of P bar is equal to magnitude of Q bar. This is given condition. And I did not give any angle. That means these two vectors make an angle theta. If these two vectors make an angle theta, Q bar. Now in this case, if I ask you what should be the value of magnitude of resultant, then what we will get? Theta is the angle between two vectors P bar and Q bar, and the magnitude of P bar is equal to magnitude of Q bar. Then what I will
2p,
get
sir.
the value of R P square plus Q square plus 2PQ cos theta. This is general formula because theta is the angle between P bar and Q bar. Now, as I said, magnitude of P bar is equal to magnitude of Q bar. That implies what? Simply P is equal to Q. Again, if I replace Q with P, again, if I replace Q with P, then what I will do?
2p, sir.
R is equal to P square plus P square here. 2P square cos theta. P square plus P square.
4p square.
P square plus 2P square cos theta.
Cos theta.
2P square plus P square cos theta. Now can I take 2P square as common? If I take 2P square as common, square root of 2P square if I take as common, 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta. Now, do you remember? Just recall what is the formula we have for 1 plus cos theta?
Sin theta.
Lena, wrong. 1 plus cos theta. Bridge course line. We have one formula for 1 plus cos theta. But 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. Important formula. If you don't know, note it down. By heart, 1 plus cos theta is equal to what? 2 cos square theta by 2. 1 plus cos theta is the formula. 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. Very important. This I will discuss. But for time being, remember the formula and substitute this value here. What I will get? If I substitute 1 plus cos theta as 2 cos square theta by 2 in the formula, R is equal to
2 cancel.
So therefore, what you will get? R is equal to square root of 2p square into 2 cos square theta by 2. Fine. Now finally what we'll get? 2 into 2. 4. 4 under root. 4 under
2.
root.
2.
P square under root.
P.
Cos square theta by 2 under root. cos theta.
Cos square theta.
No, cos square under root becomes cos.
Sir,
What
theta ni
r is
minus 2. Theta to the power of minus 2 తీసుకొని చేయలేమా సార్?
no, theta by 2 is theta by 2 is angle value. Theta power minus 2 కాదు. Theta
Sir,
by
your
2.
voice is
Theta by 2 is angle. Theta by 2 is the angle. So finally, I got the formula for resultant as 2p cos theta by 2. R is equal to 2p cos theta by 2. When I will get this answer? Provided the two vectors whose magnitudes are same and they make an angle theta with each other, then I will get the formula for magnitude of resultant when they make an angle theta is R is equal to 2 pi into cos theta by 2. Cos theta by 2. Finally, formula would be 2p cos theta by 2. One plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. Remember this important formula. 1 plus cos theta. ఇది మనకు వస్తూనే ఉంటుంది. This formula will come again and again. So that is the reason. Remember the formula. Very important formula. 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. Now let me explain how we got this. How we got this. Can you remember the formula for cos 2 theta? Cos 2 theta formula in the. What is the formula we have for cos 2 theta? Recall all the formulas.
Cos square theta minus sin square
What
theta.
is the formula we have for sin 2 theta?
2 sin theta cos theta.
Right, very good. 2 sin theta cos theta. Now, what is the formula we have for cos 2 theta?
Cos square theta minus sin square theta.
We have three formulae. If you just recall, we have three formulae.
2 cos square theta minus 1, sir.
One is
1 minus 2 sin square theta.
cos square theta minus sin square theta. The other one is 2 cos square theta minus 1. And one more is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. In the first formula, we have both cos and sin terms. In second formula, we have only cos term. In third formula, we have only sin term. So these are the formulas. I think I have shown you how we got this formula. If you remember the formula for cos of a plus b.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Cos
sir.
of a plus b is cos a cos b
Cos
minus
A,
sin
cos
b.
B minus. Yes, sir.
Yes. So from that, so remember this. Now let me use this equation. Cos 2 theta is equal to, what is the formula we have here?
2 cos square theta minus 1.
Use this equation. I will use this equation. Now, cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos theta minus 1. Bring this minus 1 towards left side. When you bring this minus 1 towards
Cos
left
2 theta plus 1 is equals to 2 cos square theta.
so what it is? 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Now what you have to do? You have to remember this way. Here what you have?
1 plus cos theta is equals to 2 cos square theta by.
Minus cos in place of 2 theta we have theta. అంటే ఎంత చేసినాను ఇక్కడ 2 theta ని by 2 చేస్తే వచ్చింది ఇక్కడ 2 theta ని by 2 చేస్తే ఎంత వస్తుంది theta వస్తుంది
theta.
is equal to ఇక్కడ theta ని by 2 చేయండి 2 cos square because 2 theta has become theta then theta has to become
by 2.
this is how you will get the formula. Just recall this formula, remember this formula, very important formulas మీకు మళ్ళీ వస్తుంటాయి 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta, then 1 plus cos theta will be equal to, here what I did is 2 theta ని replace చేసిన theta ఎట్లా వచ్చింది 2 theta ని నేను దేంతో డివైడ్ చేసిన theta వస్తుంది నాకు if I divide this 2 theta with 2 then I will get theta. Similarly here also you have to divide this theta with 2 so that I can write theta by 2. So remember this formula, very important. 1 plus cos theta is equal to 2 cos square theta by 2. So that is the reason I have substituted the value of 1 plus cos theta here. 1 plus cos theta as 2 cos square theta by 2. Then finally I got resultant as 2p cos theta by 2. Important formula. Now this is general formula. This is the general formula. So let me write the formula again for magnitude of resultant. What I got? Magnitude of resultant when two vectors are of equal magnitude, R is equal to 2p cos of theta by 2. This is the general formula and this is valid for any angle now. Any angle. Now let us see if I substitute theta as 0 degrees. If I substitute, okay, when can you write this formula? For which
When
Magnitudes are same.
magnitudes of two vectors are equal or same, right? Then only this formula is valid. Now, if I substitute theta is equal to 0 degrees, if I substitute theta is equal to 0 degrees, cos 0 by 2 is 0. Cos
0 degrees
is,
only.
cos 0 is
1.
cos 0 is 1.
1, sir.
R is
2p.
how much will get?
2p.
2p. Now just recall the first case. What we have done? Recall the first case. Case 1.
P plus q, sir.
Plus q.
Assume what we got?
P plus q.
P. But this is the formula which is valid only when magnitudes of two vectors are equal. Now if q is equal to p, what is your power maximum?
2p.
2p.
Satisfy అవుతుందా ఇది ఎప్పుడు ఈ
Yes, sir.
ఇది ఎప్పుడు theta ఎంత అక్కడ ఈ కేసులో
Theta 0 degrees. 0 degrees.
theta value 0 తీసుకుంటే
0.
నాకు r is equal to 2p వచ్చు.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so right, fine. Now if theta is equal to 90 degrees, this is case 2, I think. If theta is
Yes, sir.
equal to 90,
Perpendicular.
9 cos of 90 by 2,
45 degrees.
45 degrees. Cos 45 is
1 by root 2.
1 by root 2, 2p by root 2.
Yes, sir.
2p by root 2 అంటారు 2 by root 2. 2p by if theta is equal to 90 then r is equal to p cos 45 degrees because 90 by 2 is 45 degrees. Now which is nothing but 2p into 1 upon root 2. This 2 I can write as root 2 into root 2. P into
2.
1 by root 2. Can I cancel 1 root 2? Finally, what I got? R is equal to root 2p. This is the case we have discussed in the last class. This is the case we have discussed in the last class.
It only comes, sir, if p vector equal to q vector.
ఇప్పుడు p vector మనకి ఏమొచ్చిందన్న p vector is equal to q vector and theta must be equal to what? Theta is
90
equal to 90
degrees, sir.
90 degrees ఉంది సార్.
R is equal
దాన్ని
to
మనం సబ్స్టిట్యూట్ చేసుకున్నాం కదా సార్, రూట్ పీ స్క్వేర్ ప్లస్ క్యూ స్క్వేర్.
అందుకోసమే రిమెంబర్ దిస్ ఫార్ములా, వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫార్ములా. దిస్ ఈజ్ అప్లికబుల్ ఫర్ ఆల్ యాంగిల్స్ నౌ. This is generalized formula for which type of vectors? For the vectors whose
If
magnitudes
magnitude
are
same.
equal. Yes. Now if I substitute theta value as 60 degrees. If I substitute theta value as 60 degrees, okay, let me give you a question like this. Two vectors of same magnitude make an angle 30 degrees with each other. I repeat, two vectors of same magnitude make an angle 30 degrees, make an angle 60 degrees with each other. Make an angle 60 degrees with each other. Then find the magnitude of resultant of these two vectors. I repeat the question. Two vectors of same magnitude
Root
make
3p,
an angle 60 degrees with each other. Find the magnitude of resultant.
Root 3p, sir.
ఇక్కడ theta is this formula. Can I use this formula?
60 degrees.
First of all, can I use this formula? Yes.
Yes sir, because magnitudes are same.
So theta is equal to 60 degrees. Then what is the formula?
2p cos 60 degrees.
It comes out to be
30 degrees. Root 3 by 2.
Cos 30 is
Root 3 to root 3 by 2.
root 3 into root 3 upon 2. 2 gets cancelled. So finally, R
Root
is
3p.
equal to root 3. R is equal to root 3p. This is the form. Okay. If I give you the angle between two vectors as 120 degrees and both the vectors are of same magnitude. The angle between two vectors is 120 degrees.
Only
and
P,
both
sir.
vectors
Answer.
are of same magnitude. Tarana?
P sir, P.
120 degrees. 120.
P sir.
Yeah.
దాన్ని
120 by
60 degrees చేసుకుంటే 1/2 కదా సార్.
Right. So can I apply this formula? Yes.
Yes sir, magnitudes are same.
Magnitudes of vectors are same. మీకు ఇట్లాంటి క్వశ్చన్స్ వస్తుంటాయి, right? So for two vectors of equal magnitude and theta is equal to 120 degrees, then R is equal to 2p cos 120 by 2, which comes out to be R is equal to 2p into cos 60 degrees. Cos 60 is 1/2. So implies R is equal to 2p into 1/2. 2 gets cancelled. R is equal to 2. Very, very important. Now resultant is also equal to one of the vectors. Resultant is also equal to one of the vectors, because here I have taken magnitudes of two vectors as same. Now in this case, can I say that P is equal to Q is equal to R? In this
Yes,
case,
sir.
can I
In the-
say
because
P is equal to Q is equal to R?
Magnitudes are same. So P is equals to Q. So we can consider.
Yes. So I can say that therefore P is equal to Q is equal to ఎప్పుడు theta is equal to
120 degrees.
and the magnitudes of two vectors are same.
Same.
Magnitudes of two vectors are same. In this case, I will get all the three vectors. That is, even resultant is equal to one of magnitude of one of the vectors. Magnitude of resultant is equal to magnitude of one of the vectors. Either it can be equal to P or it can be equal to Q. So that is the reason I can say that all the three vectors are equal in magnitude, provided angle must be equal to 120 degrees. Okay. If angle between two vectors is 180 degrees, if angle between two vectors is 180 degrees, angle between two vectors
Zero,
is
sir.
180 degrees.
Zero, sir.
Zero.
Magnitudes of two vectors are same. Zero.
Zero, sir. Answer. Yes.
What is the formula?
2p cos
2p cos of theta.
theta by 2.
Here what I said? Theta is equal to 180
180.
degrees. Therefore,
So 90 degrees.
is equal to 2p cos 90 by 2. 90 degrees. Cos 90 is 0.
0.
From this, I will get resultant as 0.
Anything into 0 is 0.
Yes. So 2p into 0 is nothing but 0. So resultant is equal to 0. Now, can you recall third case? What was the third case? Nanu? Case 3.
Theta is 180 degree.
Tan alpha equals to
Theta
Q by P.
when theta is equal to 180 degrees, what is the final formula you got for magnitude of resultant?
Root 2p.
No, they are not
P
of
minus
equal
Q or
vectors.
Q
P minus Q. P minus
R minimum is equal to P minus Q. Approach the formula. This formula we
When
got
theta is 180 degrees.
is equal to 180 degrees. But here these two vectors are not same. When they are same, if Q is equal to P, then what you will get the answer?
0.
P minus p 0.
0.
P minus P is 0. This is the case. So general formula would return. This is very important formula. This is applicable for all angles. When the vectors having same magnitude. Very important formula. R is equal to 2p cos theta. Okay, now let me give you one more question. Very important question. Let me give you one more. Yeah. The other question is, if magnitude of sum of two vectors, if magnitude of sum of two vectors is equal to magnitude of difference of the same two vectors, then find the angle between them. I repeat, if the magnitude of sum of two vectors is equal to the magnitude of difference of same two vectors, then find the angle between the vectors. This is the question. Now let us split this question into parts. Magnitude of sum of two vectors. Let me take two vectors as p bar and q bar. Now what is the sum and what is their magnitude? If I consider
P plus
two
Q, sir.
vectors as p bar and q bar, then what is their sum? P bar plus q bar. And here what I said? Magnitude is what? Modulus.
P, yes.
Is equal to what?
Magnitude of difference of the same two vectors.
Means is equal to
Modulus
magnitude
P bar minus Q bar modulus.
P bar minus Q bar. When these two magnitudes are same, that is sum and difference are same, what I require is angle between the vectors. That means
0 degrees, sir.
theta is equal to how much? Let us try how to do this. I'm sorry. Modulus of P bar plus Q bar. Modulus of P bar plus Q bar. Can I write R bar?
Yes, sir.
R can what
Sir,
is general formula?
దానికి కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా సార్, దానికి కేసెస్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, మనం అలా రాయడానికి కేసెస్.
ఇక్కడ అవేమో ఇండివిజువల్ వెక్టర్స్ కే పనిచేస్తాయి. హియర్ వి ఆర్ యాడింగ్ అండ్ సబ్ట్రాక్టింగ్. I cannot apply that formula R is equal to 2p cos.
అయితే P minus Q కూడా R వస్తుంది కదా సార్, అప్పుడు R is equals to R ఎట్లా?
యాంగిల్ మారుతుంది, అందుకోసం యాంగిల్ అడుగుతుంది. See, let me show you graphically. The question is no, right? Now let me show you graphically. For example, direction will change. See, if I take this as P bar, and if I take this one as Q bar, now resultant will be this one according to parallel law of vectors. According to, okay, instead of using parallelogram, let me use triangle. P bar ki Q bar add chesam. How to add Q bar? P bar, Q bar is second vector that is to be added to first vector.
Tail of Q bar.
Tail of second vector. This is Q bar. Now how to write the resultant? How to draw the resultant for this?
From the tail of the first vector to the head of the second vector.
So this gives what?
Resultant.
R bar is equal to
P bar plus Q bar.
Now what is second case? We want P bar minus Q bar.
Yes, sir.
P bar minus Q bar. So how to get P bar minus Q bar?
So we need to extend our Q, sir.
P bar plus or minus Q bar.
It gives P minus Q bar. Yes.
I have to add minus Q bar to P bar. That means I have to add negative vector to first vector. How can I draw negative vector of Q bar?
Taking backwards, sir. Changing the direction.
Changing the direction. Now this is minus Q bar. Now this one is first vector P bar. This one is minus Q bar, second vector. How will you get resulted?
From the tail of the P bar to the Q bar.
This is the direction. What is this?
It means
So resultant. P bar minus Q bar. This is the value. This is the value of resultant. Now, if you look at the directions, I cannot say now these two are same because P bar plus Q bar has P bar minus Q bar is in
so
different
that
direction.
it doesn't obey associate.
So how can I find now? Using parallelogram law of vectors, what is the formula we have for magnitude of resultant?
Root p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta.
I am showing you using triangle law. Using triangle, by constructing a triangle I have shown you, but I can also show the same with the parallelogram law. I can also show this with the parallelogram by constructing the parallelogram, but I am showing you right now, I am showing you with triangle. Now, what is the formula we have for magnitude of resultant? This is resultant, this is also resultant, this is also resultant.
Tan alpha or
Sure.
alpha.
Okay. Can I take this p bar like this? Can I slide parallel to the same vector?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I take this as p bar?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I take this angle as theta? Because angle is always measured. Angle is always
Theta.
measured between two tails. Between two tails. I cannot measure angle here. I cannot measure angle here, right? I have to measure angle only when the two tails are joined. At that point, we'll take angle theta. So this is theta. When this is theta, right? So what is the angle between p bar and q bar now? P bar and q bar. Angle is theta. When angle is theta between p bar and q bar, what is the formula we have for resultant of two vectors? According to parallelogram law. R bar.
Root of p square plus q square plus 2pq into cos theta.
R is equal to root over plus q square plus 2pq
Cos theta.
Now in second case, we want p bar minus q bar. We want p bar minus q bar. Now what is the angle between this p bar and minus q bar?
Theta, sir.
No.
180 degrees.
Angle between p bar and minus q bar.
180 minus theta.
180 minus theta.
This angle will be 180 minus theta. When these two vectors are considered as two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, then resultant will be like this. Two adjacent sides of a parallelogram, resultant always lies between two vectors. See here, p bar and q bar. Where is the resultant? Resultant lies between p bar and q bar. Here also, this resultant should lie between p bar and minus q bar. This is the, see how are these two now?
Parallel.
Sir.
How are these two?
Parallel.
That means what should be the value of R bar here? P bar plus Q bar, because they are parallel to each other. Now, if this is P bar minus Q bar, what should be this resultant?
P bar minus q bar.
Yes, Q bar. Now, what is the angle between this P bar and minus Q bar? 180 minus theta. So, resultant, one more resultant. What is the resultant? For second one, R is equal to square root of P square plus Q square plus 2PQ. What should be the angle now? Angle
180 minus theta.
This should be 180 minus theta. This is nothing but modulus of P bar plus Q bar. What should be this one? Modulus
P
of
plus q.
P bar minus Q bar. Now, what is this value now? Modulus of P bar minus Q bar is equal to R is equal to, what is value of cos of 180 minus theta? In which quadrant you will get 180 minus theta? 180 minus theta is in which quadrant?
Second quadrant, sir.
In second quadrant. In second quadrant,
Cos is negative.
cos is negative. Right. Negative.
Minus cos theta.
So, p square plus q square minus 2pq cos theta. Is it not?
Yes, sir.
What is given condition? I have given one condition. What is the condition? What I said is modulus of p bar plus q bar is equal to modulus of p bar minus q bar. This is the given condition. Now when these two are same, in modulus of p bar plus q bar, what I can write? Square root of p square plus q square plus 2pq cos theta is equal to here. Square root
Root
of
p square plus q square minus 2pq cos theta.
q square minus 2pq cos theta. Can I cancel anything?
Yes, sir. Plus 2pq minus 2pq.
Roots also we can cancel, sir.
Square root you can cancel, or taking squaring on both sides. What do you get? If you
P
square on
square
both sides,
plus q square. Roots will be cancelled both.
square on both sides. So yes, what I will get is p square plus q square plus 2p cos theta is equal to p square plus q square minus 2pq cos. Right? Now can I cancel p square on both sides? Can I cancel q square on both sides? Now what is remaining? 2p theta is equal to minus 2pq cos.
4 will be. If you send
Ah.
there.
Bring this minus 2pq cos theta towards left side. What I will get?
PQ
Four.
cos theta equals to PQ cos theta, sir.
Cos theta is equal to 0. Can 4 be equal to 0?
0 by 4 now, sir. Because it is multiply.
0 by 4.
Yes, sir.
But can 4 be equal to 0? No, right? 4
Yes,
cannot
sir.
be equal
Yes.
to 0. Can this p is equal to 0?
It can be.
P is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to 0. Remember, if p is equal to 0, that should be 0 vector. If p is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to 0, that should be 0 vector. So here I did not take
Which
p bar
magnitude?
as
0.
Ah.
Yes.
So magnitude of p is not 0. What about q? Is q can be equal to 0?
No, sir.
No.
No,
There is
sir.
only one thing. There is only one thing that can be equal to 0. That is cos theta. So from this I can write cos theta is equal to 0. For which angle cos theta is equal to
90
0?
degrees. 90 degrees.
Which implies theta must be equal to 90 degrees. That means how these two magnitudes should be. When these two are equal, what is the angle you got?
Perpendicular.
Now if you look at this figure, how are these two?
90 degrees.
90 degrees. This should be 90. This should be 90. Very, very important problem. Whenever the sum of two vectors, I mean magnitude of sum of the two vectors is equal to the magnitude of difference of two vectors, then if I ask you the angle between those two vectors, answer should be 90 degrees. Answer should be 90 degrees.
Sir,
Okay?
small doubt, sir.
Chapana.
సార్ అక్కడ మనకి 2pq cos theta ఈక్వల్స్ టు మైనస్ 2pq cos theta నుంచి 4pq cos theta ఎట్లా వచ్చింది సార్?
minus sign will be positive.
మైనస్ సైన్ లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ తీసుకురాను.
positive.
Okay, sir.
మైనస్ సైన్ ని లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ తీసుకొస్తే ఇట్ బికమ్స్ సి ఇఫ్ ఐ గివ్ యూ x is equal to minus x. Of course you can cancel
x plus x.
mathematics లో అంతా కొంచెం x plus x రాయండి. what you write is x plus x is equal to 0, which comes out to be 2x is equal to 0. Why we are taking x is equal to 0? Because 2 cannot be equal to 0. 2 can never be equal to 0. Only thing is this x can be equal to 0. So from this I can write x is equal to 0. 2 cannot be equal to 0. In this way I have written. So minus 2 pq cos theta left side is currently plus 2 pq cos theta. 2 pq cos theta plus 2 pq cos theta is equal to 4
pq cos theta.
Very, very important. This is very, very important. Remember, whenever the magnitude of sum of two vectors is equal to the magnitude of difference of the same two vectors, then the angle between the two vectors is 90 degrees. That means they should be perpendicular to each other. Okay. ఇవన్నీ కేసెస్ నా చాలా ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ నాకు టైం దొరకట్లేదు మీకు అసైన్మెంట్ ఇవ్వాలంటే, బికాస్ 9 to 5 ఇక్కడ మీకు కొంచెం నాకు ఫ్లెక్సిబుల్ టైం దొరికితే మీకు అసైన్మెంట్స్ ఇస్తా. Go on giving you assignments because motion in a straight line we have to do a lot of things. చాలా డిస్కస్ చేయాలన్నా motion in a straight line. Because of time constraint I could have stopped the motion in a straight line.
Problems also, sir, many of them.
Problems నేను చెప్పేది ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ థియరీ కూడా of course there is a theory as well to discuss. We have to discuss time of ascent, time of descent, all these things we will discuss. Don't worry, discuss చేద్దాము. మనకి టైం కన్స్టెంట్ అవుతుంది సిలబస్ లో. ఇంకా నేను చాలా లాగింగ్ లో ఉన్నా. ఫిజిక్స్ అండ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ బోత్ ఆర్ లైక్ దట్.